Alright, y'all, so I guess I'm covering Moshiko Tensei. Well, not really, I'm just doing like my thoughts about the episode. But I do want to thank everybody that showed love to my recent videos, but specifically more like the Moshiko Tensei video, like my first one I guess I ever did on it. Just kind of my first time watching it, so I appreciate all love, the feedback and everything on that video. Yeah, it feels weird now being a fan because now I can like somewhat cover and kind of know what's going on and stuff like that. But I will be talking about this week's episode, which is episode 23, I believe. Now, if y'all seen the thumbnail and stuff like that, y'all pretty much already know what went down in this episode. Pretty much Rudy ends up having sex with Roxy even though he's married, and I've heard a lot of people on Twitter and stuff like that saying that a lot of people were gonna drop the series, that it was gonna make like a lot of noise and stuff like that, but I don't think so, if I'm being honest, because I feel like most people who are up to like date with the show, especially with season 2, if you didn't like it, I feel like you would have been dropped the series a long time ago and not kept watching it. But if you kept watching it despite everything that Rudy's done, his like, you know, flaws as a person and stuff like that, and other characters have their own certain flaws, but more so Rudy is, you wouldn't have gone this far. So I feel like if you've gone this far, you pretty much know how the story is gonna go, and it's either gonna get weirder, or it's just gonna be like, you know, just different circumstances for everybody. But yeah, am I shocked that he ended up having sex with Rudy even though he's like married and stuff like that? No. I am surprised though how like, because it made it seem that like Roxy was the one who like wanted it, but I don't know, I feel like, I mean, overall, like the pacing in the episode, because like I said, I'm just an anime only person, I'm not a light novel person or anything like that, so I don't know how much content they cut out. But I was hoping for maybe a little bit, like I was hoping for like Elenice or something like that, for like her to like kind of talk to Roxy, or like have, because I feel like she's the only girl there that's really close to Roxy, so I was hoping before Roxy came into the room, like for them to have like a little small talk or something like that to convince Roxy to go, because Roxy as a character, to me, she's always seemed pretty respectful and stuff like that, so I don't think she would just go in there and just, you know, basically persuade Rudy to have sex with, you know what I'm saying, with her and stuff like that, because obviously it takes two persons to, you know, make love and stuff like that. It can't just be one or the other. I mean, it can be rape at times, but this instance it wasn't. It was both parties were okay with it and stuff like that. But I don't know, the way Roxy like made it seem like it's all her fault and stuff like that. Don't feel bad, Rudy. It kind of, I'm not saying it rubbed me off the wrong way, but I'm like, it just, I don't know, I don't know, I just feel like I just needed a little bit more dialogue or something, because I don't know, I feel like if anything, Elena probably would have been the one to persuade Rox, like, go do it, go for it, you know, so go comfort him and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people are wondering what's my take on it and stuff like that. Me personally, like I said, I think he's following into his father's footsteps in a sense, because there was a certain instance, I don't know if it was episode 21 or 22, where Paul mentioned something about having two swords, and then both of these swords play a different role and stuff like that. I don't know if that kind of hinted at, I don't know if the author tried to hint at, like, you know, Mercedes is gonna have it's good to have two wives and stuff like that, because, you know, it's just benefits from both of them and stuff like that, as long as you love them equally. I'm not 100% sure that's what the author tried to do, but if he did, that's some sick wordplay, because the fact that like now he's gonna have two wives, I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying, so I think that's good for Rudy, you know what I'm saying, but the fact that he's hitting every girl raw, because I'm pretty sure Rox is gonna end up pregnant at some point. I just got a gut feeling. Like I said, I'm not a light novel person, everything that I'm talking about or seeing is just straight up anime only. I will be checking out the light novels once the season's over, because I know a lot of people recommend me that they missed out a lot of content and stuff like that, and more POVs from different characters and stuff. But yeah, overall, me as like an anime only person, what I thought about the episode, I thought the experience was pretty good. It didn't feel too fast paced. Like I said, I just feel like maybe there was just small dialogue from certain characters that I wish maybe we had a little bit more of, but specifically more like the whole Roxy and Lenice. I feel like I would have preferred seeing that a little bit more before Roxy got into the room, because I feel like if anything, Elise was the one who would have, you know, encouraged Roxy to go in there, because like I said, I don't think Roxy is the type of person to just do things out of spite. She's usually always pretty like thoughtful and really respectful, and like even when she confessed her feelings to Rudy and stuff like that, you can tell that she was really respectful and stuff like that, and she kind of respected her role and pretty much saying, don't feel bad, Rudy, this was on me, I was the one who took advantage of when you were down and stuff like that. But like I said, it takes two persons to make, you know, a wrong and stuff like that. But I'm really curious to see how his other wife is gonna react, because like, I mean, like even when we were like watching like the Magic University, there was instances where she got jealous and stuff like that, and when Rudy mentioned a different girl or something, she would get jealous. So I can only imagine how she's gonna react once she sees Rudy pulls up with a whole different female, you know what I'm saying, and the fact that you're pregnant, bro. I would say that's insane to me, but hey man, Rudy has got game, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, like I said, it's sometimes, like I said, it's hard for me to grasp that he's just 16, because he's not, you know, he has like the mentality of like a 50, 40 year old. So I mean, I get that aspect. Sometimes it's hard for me to wrap around, but you know, it's anime, so I just try to think of it anime. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, overall though, I did enjoy the episode. Like I said, I've heard some people complain that they cut out a lot. I'll probably check that out on my own, like with the light novels and stuff like that. But if y'all want to comment down below and just give me a brief explanation what they missed out or what was very important, y'all, like, I don't care for spoilers at this point. Like, I feel like every show that I watch, with the popularity like nowadays with social media, it's impossible not to get spoiled. So I don't care. But if you do comment down below, just, you know, put like a little spoiler alert so others don't get spoiled and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, I thought the episode was fantastic. I'm really curious to see where it's gonna end off next episode. If we're gonna leave off with a cliffhanger or it's gonna end like kind of like on a good note. I'm really curious, and yeah, I'm just excited because I'm definitely gonna be checking the light novels out once the season's over. But yeah, these are just my thoughts for this week's episode. Let me know what y'all think about like the whole Roxy and Rudy situation. How do you feel about it? And yeah.